Hello, my friends. My name is Miss Emily. I'm a librarian here at the Mooresville Public Library in Mooresville, Indiana. I'm glad you could join me for story time. Are you ready to get started with your clapping hands? I see them. All right. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Oh, nice job. All right, have a seat. Welcome back. This is our second story time of our summer season. I'm so glad you could join us today. We are having our summer reading program at the library that you can sign up for. There's information in the description of this video. We also have our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program that goes all year long. It's ongoing. So check those out and sign up if you'd like. We also have outdoor story time in person at the library Tuesdays at 10:30 if that's something you're interested in as well. Now that we've got our announcements out of the way, parents, did you know that even though it might seem kind of annoying to you, repetition is the bread and butter of early learning. So our kids have these neural pathways in their brains, and the more often they are repeating things, the stronger those neural pathways are getting. So even though we might get tired of reading the same book every night or singing the same songs, go ahead and keep doing it because it's really helpful for making those brain pathways strong. So you can always try to bring a twist to it. So maybe you point out different things in the pictures. Maybe you try to act out a song or a story instead of reading it. You can do different things to mix it up a little bit for you, but it is okay to just repeat as it is. Not a problem. So we're going to be doing some repetition of our songs and rhymes throughout this summer. So we're going to start the way we did last time with our Roly-Poly Rhyme. Are you ready? Okay, you got your roly-poly arms? Fantastic. We're going to go roly-poly, roly-poly, up, up, up. Roly-poly, roly-poly, down, down, down. Roly-poly, roly-poly, out, out, out. And roly-poly, roly-poly, in. Roly-poly, roly-poly, big, 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 big. Roly-poly, roly-poly, very, very small. Roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 fast. And roly-poly, roly-poly, in your lap. Nice job. Oh my gosh. Do you have your arms all wiggly? Do they feel loose and ready to go for the next thing? That's great. So at today's story time, we're doing a lot of celebrating. There's a lot of hoorays. And our first book that I'd like to share with you is called Hooray for Hat. It is by Brian Wan, and it has this little sticker in the corner, and it shows that it is a Indiana Early Literacy Firefly Award winner from 2016. So that means this is a really great book. By the way, Firefly Award is going on right now with 5 new books to vote on. I'll put that information in the description as well. So, in this book, Elephant wakes up. And how do you think that Elephant is feeling? How does he look? He's got a black cloud on top of his head. His eyebrows are scrunched in. He's got his arms crossed. He is feeling grumpy. That's right. But But the doorbell rings, Elephant stomps down the stairs, and there's a present on the doorstep. And when he unwraps the box, oh my gosh, somebody gave him an amazing hat. And that turns his mood right around. He says, "Hooray for hat!" And he goes to show his friend Zebra, who is also feeling pretty grumpy. So you'll have to check this one out of the library to see if Zebra and Lion and Turtle can turn their moods around. Hooray for hat. Speaking of feeling grumpy, my next book is called Grumpy Pants. And just a coincidence, this one was also a Firefly Award nominee for 2017. It didn't win the big prize, but it's still a really great book. So this is Grumpy Pants by Claire Messer, and this is our grumpy penguin who was in a very, very bad mood. He tries all different things to make himself feel better. He kicks off his grumpy coat and kicks off his grumpy boots, but he was still grumpy. He tried to shake it off, but he was still grumpy. Have you ever felt that way? You're just grumpy and you don't know why, and you can't really get rid of it? Check out this book to see if Penguin can get rid of his grumpies. Let's stand up and sing a song about our feelings. If you're happy and you know it, I bet you know that one. Will you join me? What do you do when you are feeling happy? Do you maybe clap your hands? Oh, so exciting. Yeah, so let's clap our hands for our first verse of the song while we're feeling happy. All right, and Scaredy Squirrel is reminding us of what feeling we're doing. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh my goodness. So what would we do if we're feeling like this? What is this feeling? Is that sad? Oh my goodness. What do you think we might do or say if we're feeling sad? Maybe we'll cry. We could say boo-hoo. Yeah, sometimes it feels good to let your feelings out, even when it's a sad feeling. So when we're feeling sad, we'll say boo-hoo, all right? If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're sad and you know it, say boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Oh. Well, let's see. What about what the penguin was feeling? What if you're feeling like this? Oh, you're feeling grumpy or you're feeling mad? Oh my goodness. That can happen, and it's okay to show it that you're feeling that way as well. But you want to show it in a way that doesn't hurt other people. So maybe you can stomp your feet. That'll get out some of that energy that you're feeling mad. So let's stomp our feet when we're feeling mad, okay? All right. If you're mad and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're mad and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're mad and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're mad and you know it, stomp your feet. Oh my gosh, whew. That actually got out some of my mad. How about you? Very good. All right, let's see. Let's try another one. What if you're feeling like this? What kind of feeling do you think is this one? Got your tongue out. Maybe you're feeling silly. That's right. If you're feeling silly, what might you do when you're feeling silly? Maybe you'll do a little dance. Do a little happy dance, a little silly dance. That sounds like fun. All right, let's try it. If you're silly and you know it, do a dance, woo woo. If you're silly and you know it, do a dance, woo woo. If you're silly and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're silly and you know it, do a dance, woo woo. Oh my gosh, that was silly. Your dances were so silly. I love it. All right, let's try to go back to happy. I like to feel happy, don't you? Let's try this one more time. And you can clap your hands. You can shout hooray. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Woo! I am feeling happy. I'm feeling a little silly. I don't know about you, but just like the book Hooray for Hat, Owl had some silly hats that made him feel better, and I think we should do a song about some silly hats. So I've got a silly hat right here, modeled by Scaredy Squirrel, and you'll have a hat in your packet as well. My hat is a little plain, and yours will be plain when you start out, but there's lots of craft materials in your packet that you can decorate it. You can put feathers, all kinds of things on it. So I'm going to put my hat on my head to start out with, and we're going to say, on my head I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my head will wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Where else can my silly hat go? Could I wear my silly hat on my elbow? Oh my gosh. Let's try it. On my elbow I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my elbow will wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Where else can my silly hat go? What do you guys think? Maybe on your knee? Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to hold on to a chair so I don't fall over. Maybe you don't need that. On my knee I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my knee will wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Where else can it go? Let's see, we've done our head, we've done our elbow, we've done our knee. Can we do our toes? Okay. There we go. On my toes I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my toes will wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Whew! Oh, did you get it on your toes? Fantastic. What if we wore our hat on our nose? Can you do that? Oh my gosh. It's gonna make my voice sound funny too. That makes it extra silly. On my nose I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my nose will wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Oh my gosh, that was a lot of different places for my silly hat to go. Where would you like to put your silly hat? Oh my gosh, I hope you let me know. For now, my silly hat is going to go back on Scaredy Squirrel. I have 2 more books to suggest for you that are a celebration of something. The first one is called Hooray for Kids. This is by Suzanne Lang and Max Lang. And it is kind of interesting because I don't know if you can tell with the pictures here. It looks like the way they did the illustrations, they drew all kinds of funny animals on paper and then cut them out and put them in photographs. I've never seen anything like that before. It's really cool. So make sure to take a close look at the pictures if you check this one out. But it's called Hooray for Kids, and it celebrates kids of all kinds. So let's see here. Some kids keep lots of ants, and some kids collect rocks. Some kids always wear boots, and some go with sandals and socks. Oh my gosh. Some kids jump real high, others crawl real low. Some kids brush their hair and tie it in a bow. Oh my gosh, so you can see those funny animals in real pictures and a celebration of all different kinds of kids. I think you'll enjoy this one. The next book I'd like to suggest is not one of our usual kinds of picture books. This is a book of poetry. So it's called Out of Wonder, Poems Celebrating Poets. It's by Kwame Alexander with Chris Coldry and Marjorie Wentworth and illustrated by Ekua Holmes. So these are poems that celebrate people who write poetry. And some of them are famous poets. And it is a really cool book. I love Kwame Alexander's poems. And I just want to read one of them because I think even though this is a poem that celebrates Maya Angelou, a very famous poet, famous African-American poet, I think if you listen to the words, it applies to all of us. It's called Majestic. Rise into the wonder of daybreak, be a rainbow in the cloud, be a free bird on the back of the night wind, shine on, honey. Walk with joy in your golden feet over crystal seas and purpled mountains. Know your beauty is a thunder, your precious heart unsalable. Be brave like a new seed bursting with extraordinary promise. Shine on, honey. Know you are phenomenal. And that one was by Kwame Alexander about Maya Angelou. But it's a beautiful poem, and I love this illustration. So I hope you get a chance to check this book out and read some more poems. I think maybe we don't think about poetry for kids very often, but it can be very accessible. Do you remember last week we did our breathing exercise about our soup? Let's do that again. So you're going to have a bowl of soup in front of you. You can hold it with your hands. And it's a hot, delicious smelling bowl of soup. Think about your favorite kind of soup. Is it chicken noodle? Is it broccoli cheddar? Is it potato? Is it tomato? It could be any of those, whatever your favorite is. And when we breathe in, we're going to breathe in all the delicious smells coming off your bowl of soup. Can you do that with me? That's so good. And then when we breathe out, we're going to gently blow like we're cooling off our soup so that we can get it ready to eat. You ready? Oh, very nice. So let's do that a few times. Keep your soup in front of you. I'm going to use the Hoberman sphere. So if you like to look at something to keep track of your breathing, you can look here, and as we open it up, you can breathe in and breathe out. Get all the air out of your stomach. Very good. All right, so let's do that a couple more times. Ready? Breathe in the delicious scent of your soup. And breathe out. Gently, gently cool it off. There you go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. One last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Nice job. That's something that I like to do when I'm feeling nervous, or if I'm feeling sad, or if I'm feeling distracted, feeling outside of my body. That helps me come back into my body. I think about my breath, and it helps me get calmer and feel better. So you can pull that soup out whenever you need to feel like that. Oh my goodness, you look so calm and content. You almost look like you could fall asleep like a little bunny. Do you think you could act like a sleeping bunny? Oh, would a sleeping bunny be curled up on the floor? Would it snuggle up with their loved ones? I bet you they would. I bet you they would. Okay. So we're going to sing a song about the sleeping bunnies. I'm going to stand up right now, but you stay sleeping for just a moment until you hear wake up in the song. All right? Look at all the bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Can we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, wake up, wake up, little bunnies. Wake up, wake up, wake up, little bunnies. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Stop, little bunnies, stop, stop, stop. Ah, freeze. Oh my goodness. Can you do a silly freeze? Can you do a strong freeze? Can you do a fancy freeze? Ooh. And a silly freeze again. Nice job. Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's do that one more time because it's pretty fun. Go ahead and lay down like a sleeping bunny. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay, sleeping. Look at all the bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Wake up, wake up, wake up, little bunnies. Wake up, wake up, wake up, little bunnies. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Stop, little bunnies, stop, 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 and freeze. Oh, can you do a Spider-Man freeze? Can you do a standing on one leg freeze? Can you do a silly freeze? Nice job. Very good. What a funny song. I hope you enjoy that one. All right, I've got 2 more books to talk about today. The first one is a board book. It's called Birds of a Color. It's by a designer named Elo, who lives in France, and that's the only name she goes by, but it's called Birds of a Color. And it's a lift the flap. I really like the pictures on this one. So there's white and black. What's this one? Red underneath. What color is up top? Is that black and white? Let's do one more. Well, this one's black and white too, and it flips to gray. Oh my gosh. So this one is for younger kids, but I really enjoy the way the flaps work and how they reveal the different colors. Birds of a Color. The next book is also about birds. It's called Hooray for Birds. Oh my gosh, this is by Lucy Cousins. And once more, it is a Firefly Award nominee from 2018. So again, it's a great book. Do you recognize any of the birds on the front here? I see a flamingo. It's interesting. There's so many different kinds of birds. And in this book, it asks you, can you imagine just for one day you're a busy bird? Yes, a bird. Hooray! The sun is up, the sky is blue. Wake up and shout, cock-a-doodle-doo. Can you do that? Cock-a-doodle-doo, just like this rooster. And so it goes through and it's very interactive. It asks us to do lots of different things that birds do. And so it's a really great one for moving around. Hooray for birds. Speaking of birds, let's do one of my favorite finger plays. It's called Two Little Blackbirds. And I do this one with my pointer finger. You got your blackbirds ready? Okay, we're gonna say, two little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, and fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, and come back, Jill. Oh, nice. There they are. What if we had different blackbirds that were named something else? What else could they be named? What if we had a blackbird named Quiet and one blackbird named Loud? Could we do that? Two little blackbirds sitting on a cloud, one named Quiet and one named Loud. Fly away, quiet. Fly away, loud. Come back, quiet. And come back, loud. Oh my gosh. Did you follow along? Very fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what if we had two more blackbirds that were named Low and High? Can we do that? Two little blackbirds flying in the sky, one named Low, one named High. Fly away, Low, fly away, High. Come back, Low, come back, High. Oh my goodness, did you notice my voice went low and high? Yes, yeah, we can do the high and low on our fingers and in our voice. Let's see, let's do one more. What else can our blackbirds be named? Let's see, what if one was named Fast and one was named Slow? Let's try that. Two little blackbirds sitting on a pole, one named Fast and one named Slow. Fly away fast, whoosh. Fly away slow. Come back fast. Whoosh. Come back slow. Nice job. All right, our blackbirds are gonna fly away. I've got one more silly song for us. This one is based on a song by Lori Berkner that's called Pig on Her Head. But since we were just talking about birds, we're gonna start with a bird. Miss Emily's got a bird on her head. Miss Emily's got a bird on her head. Miss Emily's got a bird on her head, and she keeps it there all day. Oh no. What else? What do you have on your head? Oh, maybe you do have a pig. You have got a pig on your head. You have got a pig on your head. Pig on your head and you keep it there all day. Oh my gosh. How does that pig go? Oink, 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 oink. What if I had a frog on my head? Miss Emily's got a frog on her head. Miss Emily's got a frog on her head. what else do you have? Do you have, oh my gosh, you have an elephant on your head. You have got an elephant on your head. You have got an elephant on your head. You have got an elephant on your head, and you keep it there all day. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. How does it go? Oh, shoosh. Let's do one more with our imagination. Miss Emily's got a chicken on her head. Miss Emily's got a chicken on her head. Miss Emily's got a chicken on her head, and she keeps it there all day. Oh my gosh, what a silly song. Think of all the different animals that you could have on your head. Have you had enough silliness? I don't know if I have or not, but I did want to let you know about our packet. If you come to the library, we have our usual packet with our rhymes and songs on our sheet with some additional coloring and activity sheets. So there's a spot of a giraffe. There's a giraffe featured in Hooray for Hat. And find the right shadow. I bet you would do great at both of those. And for your craft, you can make a Hooray for Birds bird. So there's a paper plate, a packet of lots of different materials like tissue paper squares and feathers and sequins. There's some googly eyes and a beak in there. There's also these thin strips of colored paper. And when you put them all together, you can make your own fantastic bird. So this one is mine. You've got some tail feathers, you've got some wing feathers, our beak, bark, 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 bark. Very fun. And with whatever craft materials you have left over after making your bird, you can decorate your hat. So that'll be in your packet as well. That's it for today's story time. We're going to do our goodbye song and our goodbye rhyme. Are you ready? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Very nice. Okay, are you ready to tickle the stars? We'll tickle the stars. And we'll tickle our toes. We'll turn around and tickle our nose. Tickle, 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 tickle. We'll reach down low and reach way up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Goodbye, friends. We'll see you next week.